Jumekwa oye apabene debano live streaming video coverage and now say pictures on who and you BPR city event masters. And internet say ye a year, say your wedding, birthday parties, anniversaries, any near a kikan who you media fashibia. To chum, oh my true for you so 0594 603 869. Show me to acquire our Abeka La Paz, a free pipe quantum poniswa. A ye papa dear, and no one city event masters. Bacha some aniti and a Jumedia woody piano. Ube here, say Ubecha a home infony at the Atoho. Ope Jumekwa oye apabene debano live streaming video coverage and now say pictures on who and you BPR city event masters. And internet say ye a year, say your wedding, birthday parties, anniversaries, any near a kikan who you media fashibia. To chum, oh my true for you so 0594 603 city event masters.
Every say your life, too much. Me director Ben Bruce, me edit abna pretty. If I show won't subscribe, subscribe to channel. No, say the be up there. Yeah, but life be ubenya notification. Say, I be joining na we dia aircon na we see dia aircon. Na menshia kweside ukopiem e wa santimemu a otufo o say tutu the second akweside a wodi ye na say you say Dr. Bawumia okupiemu ewo ho ne ho kani second lady Samira Bawumia na wakwa ye hu say na po enso kohoye Dr. Matthew opo kasa ne say sisi ano say wanfa honorable na po entemu a ebeye asem break if you don't get honorable Ken pick na po else you will dig your own grave. Bawumia warned over running mates. There's a running mate about 4 years because wunya Dr. wunya year honorable Kennedy Agyapong dia yen 10 there's a nefa honorable Napo and as a Matthew Kofu Prempe nefa near running mate and tisa edi ayo na yakode yakosho video no embra of a free fa okateche free fa and okateche free fa ne sema waka na yenkofa embra yeba yedidi aka ebebrem me director Bembu's
already or making the mistakes so okophobia woni politics and you just watching na yede ne court 3 terms na yede court 3 terms na nyi unim dia because the moment MPP loses the next election the leadership of this party will change and I don't want to be the one to profess say womu so womu lose the next election dia Kennedy Agyapong will beat them and take over the leadership of the party. That's a statement of fact. They make what I say. Follow. Now, Edini Biaba, Oseche Mensah, whether or not Oseche Mensah qualifies to be a vice presidential candidate of the MPP. Oseche Mensah, Omo serve your parliament, Omo parliament, Oseche Mensah, number 1. He's become the Ghana Mugabe. Now, Oseche Mensah, Ocean the constituency. Yes, Swami. What do they say about him? Let alone Obenya another constituency be within the country, within the party. Oseche Mensah within the constituency a party nimu. And one constituency no kwa de ba parliament no. Ukodu wa obo ni dia na yetu nsuo buru no. Ubo ni dia so am form person beti ni din. So obviously Oseche Mensah cannot be the favorite of anybody to be able to partner Dr. Bawumia. It's a fact. Whether he likes it or yes, that is what it is. Especially Yekosi new chamber of parliament or this stiff defense biba fierce defense biba say and ne ho ye manfo na hi 11 sensem a ye kan say Oseche Mensah koye 11 cake or 2 extravagant birthday party. That very moment the people saw him as not a leader, somebody who is insensitive to the plight of the people. Right there and then he cannot qualify. And he's very unpopular within the party and within outside the party. He's very unpopular. So right there, Oseche Mensah, when you apply the rules, when you apply the relevant rules to Oseche Mensah, analyzing it, he doesn't qualify. We will come to a conclusion that he does not qualify to be the vice presidential candidate of the MPP. Joe say we should find gentleman, beautiful lawyer, yeah, somebody that I respect so much. But Joe say we should need constituency within the party. And then you cannot say Joe say we should a form for a pen asem, a middle for a pen asem, and then sort of you can't tell because over the years, even on a man see hono. It's okay, but only constituency base. Party. And this election, you need somebody that can ginger the party base, to go and campaign for you because that election here, mukwe. Mupe, malusu the dancer na moko. Eti diabanya ana MPP mbe lusu election biano. Eye monkrofo ne kase ye nto aba no mtitifi edifufu. So omanya omo darling boy, no man nto aba dia, ombetene fi edifufu. Eti na the margin NDC di win the election no. Eye na enye match because not that people actually run to go and vote for the NDC. But it's because your people decide not to go and vote at all. They stay at home. 2008 is an example. And this election, Mube Lusua, and yet because Nkrofobe did tree, Akotoa Majoma, na Dukadaya, Omunina, Kamunina Frappe. It's Nkrofo and Yitrim Koto Majoma because the leadership, they don't see anything extravagant coming from it. They don't see anything different be coming from it. The only thing that will let you people lose the next election is because Nkrofo Kotoaba. Now, offer Jose Usu Chairman Sabunsu, their constituency based in the party, they cannot ginger anyone. And right there, they don't qualify. Now, we Jose Usu free or medical a fine gentleman. We just don't think it's the right time for him to partner anybody. Say a long-term goal in the episode. Now, the name of Dr. Yao Duchu must come up. Dr. Yao Duchu, fine gentleman, who you want Samunka. But what do you say or say Yao Duchu Mbakwa? Now, Kwesi Kufuado Kofa wo Dr. Bawumia about 2008 for a long-term vision. But the next election is not an experiment for you. Dr. Bawumia is not. It cannot be. Because medical culture says next election will lose. The party, Canada, Agyapong will take over. I'm telling you. I know the engineer are aware. Will lose the next election. Canada, Agyapong will take over the leadership of the party. You cannot fail in the next election. Dr. Yao Duchum, the constituency base in the party. And you're strong. In fact, you're a fine gentleman. Well, soon they will need about education, what you say. But the next election is not an experiment. It's not. The next election you must win at all costs. When we near the leadership of the MPP, never free unsa. I'm telling you, because of a Kufuado. Already. Or making the mistakes so okophobia woni politics and you just watching now you didn't got 3 terms now you didn't got 3 terms because the moment MPP loses the next election the leadership of this party will change and I don't want to be the one to profess say wamupe so wamu lose the next election Kennedy Akumpre Agyapong will beat them and take over the leadership of the party. That's a statement of fact. They make what I say follow now edini biaba Ose Chairman Sabunsu. Whether or not Ose Chairman Sabunsu qualifies to be a vice presidential candidate of the MPP. Ose Chairman Sabunsu, Omo serve wa parliament, Omo parliament, Ose Chairman Sabunsu, number 1. He's become the Ghana Mugabe. Now Ose Chairman Sabunsu, Osha the constituency, Swami. What do they say about him? Let alone Obenya another constituency be within the country, within the party. Ose Chairman Sabunsu, we need constituency work, constituency nimu. And one constituency, no kwa parliament, Ukodu wa ubo ni diani ya tunshio bruno. Ubo ni diani so ame form person beti ni di. So obviously Oseche Mensa Bonsu cannot be the favorite of anybody to be able to partner Dr. Bawumia. It's a fact. Whether he likes it or yes, that is what it is. Especially Yekosi new chamber of parliament or this stiff defense biba fierce defense biba say and ne ho ye manfo nehi. 11 sense mo ye kan say Oseche Mensa Bonsu koye 11 cake. Or 2 extravagant birthday party. That very moment, the people saw him as not a leader, somebody who is insensitive to the plight of the people. Right there and then, he cannot qualify. And he is very unpopular within the party and outside the party. He is very unpopular. So right there, Oseche Mensa Bonsu, when you apply the rules, when you apply the relevant rules to Oseche Mensa Bonsu, analyzing it, he doesn't qualify. We will come to a conclusion that he does not qualify to be the vice presidential candidate of the MPP. Joe say we should find gentleman, beautiful lawyer, yeah, somebody that I respect so much. But Joe say we should need constituency within the party. And then you cannot say Joe say we should a form for a pen asem, a middle for a pen asem, and then sort of you can't tell because over the years, even on a man see hono, It's okay, but only constituency base.
No party.
And this election, you need somebody that can ginger the party base, to go and campaign for you because that election here, mukwe. Mupe, malusu the dancer na moko. Eti diabanya ana MPP mbe lusu election biano. Eye monkrofo ne kase ye nto aba no mtitifi edi fufu. So manya omo darling boy, no man nto aba dia, ombetene fi edi fufu. Eti na the margin NDC di win the election eye na enye match because not that people actually run to go and vote for the NDC. But it's because your people decide not to go and vote at all. They stay at home. 2008 is an example. And this election, Mube Lusua, and yet because Nkrofobe did tree, Akotoa Majoma, na Dukadaya, Omunina, Kamunina Frappe. It's Nkrofo and Yitrim Koto Majoma because the leadership, they don't see anything extravagant coming from it. They don't see anything different be coming from it. The only thing that will let you people lose the next election is because Nkrofo Kotoaba. Now, Ofa Jose Usu Chairman Sabunsu, their constituency base in the party, they cannot ginger anyone. And right there, they don't qualify. Now, we Jose Usu free or medical a fine gentleman. We just don't think it's the right time for him to partner anybody. Say a long-term goal in the episode. Now, the name of Dr. Yao Duchu must come up. Dr. Yao Duchu, fine gentleman, who you want someone. But what do you say or say Yao Duchu Mbekwa? Now, Kwesi Kufuado Kofa with Dr. Bawumia about 2008 for a long-term vision. But the next election is not an experiment for you. Dr. Bawumia is not. It cannot be. Because medical culture says next election will lose. The party, Canada, Agyapong will take over. I'm telling you. I know the engineer are aware. Will lose the next election. Canada, Agyapong will take over the leadership of the party. You cannot fail in the next election. Dr. Yao Duchum, the constituency base in the party. And you're strong. In fact, you're a fine gentleman. Well, soon deal with Nimadia about education, what you say. But the next election is not an experiment. It's not. The next election you must win at all costs. When we near the leadership of the MPP, never free that. I'm telling you, because of a Kufado.
And a video no any aquakosha about Ketiche free for or my analysis about things that Ibesi say a crowd director Ben Bruce what can do what happened. Am I who say yeah Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oko na olusipe honorable Ken ejina ne name the PRO then PRO for Kennedy personal assistant personal PA for Ken private personal assistant and say 70 bi or ha but okay free for any list of people that almost pray for vice almost pray for vice and I said they are in channel son any additional the factor no any additional mon come home I'm my director apa but more mujina so I mean insure mo sa biano too much eba life mudi muka eba na mubeti na mo hwe ye ni so pa but be ja comment so e wo comment section na say ye beje any akan ni na amo na me kai wo say dwumeko bi e na so masene ye city event masters omo numbers any good screeners no wetumi afre omo na program bi na dwumedie bi a wudi bia no omo betumi aba betwa mo kama uni omo enya asem enye de yitwa eni no ase hu nipa ni ye ase nipa na ase abadi ti ambe bia de bi we twa eni da ho clear pa enti ebusia mo ka we ho na me ma director akwaba na ye mfade aka embremo director akwaba
yeah
akomo
oba da da mai
wedidi
o medidi
why okay
be okay
you da yi
me da yi pa
yeah na no hu ya one day ya o sorry no pa na yes
na different na can different medium da no
there be normal and nana
and every day
o say yeah no mo ka say o mattress bi o wa and na one day year and na hu
yeah
one day year it affects your whole day
and yeah pa ba me am day
and na ne boni
me da na be na boni
so
we no ile na pass on be si bi ase papa
there be doctor for crashes and what that say uchi a wo say
o be ya no achia me uchi a me wi na fi na okasa bra yi wachi afi we bi odeko
some menchi am because some bisa say we okay we
be okay me da yi
yeah wash me say about why you better if you November, December, April 2024 election year. Primary parliamentary for better president for so better flag bearers general election kasa. Enti no nini na no fiti sabre ko nyina de politics ena you be di hu komo ena ye omaye Ghanaians wa kan ye Ghana for ko ade nsem bi say ba asibo wo say bobo mi yemu entia enye say ye pamanyo say wo bi be ka say na wo de bia no obi o ho ntia say be ka say de bia mo kama
season.
Twem wa dia mo pe no. Remember we also viewers no. E o mo pe ye ya o pe ni.
Akati ma copy. No. Pastor go e o mo de. Rita.
E o mo de.
E o mo de.
Ye be ye bia mo ye be ye.
Very soon.
Very soon. Ye ha edin a oketeke prefer ebopo utia or say chairman's abuso so I mean MP so what say you power parliament and you know what say you our parliament or Joe say wise and Joe was say or some boy a year a doctor ya or say a do shooting say before
Minister of Education
before Bobo Mudini Nano put say omu pen and now ye do omu vice like ye bat wa bobo nieme bia e disqualify omu from being the vice president. Do you agree?
Me charity for you be I mean I agree 100% with him. I same with Makanda in your first time here. Far obi say member parliament Mugabe
Senamuna parliament
yes the popularity e was Ashanti region all time low. And you know na you chase him also ame. O hwe ni am bi ni nsam keka bia na okeka onye obi oba inclusive man. You see ade ba kwa nkofo e notice ni say prior to the election or prime minister me here Napo was silent. Even though Obiang said he was the favorite to be the vice president, he was silent for a reason. If you want to be a leader, you need to know when to be silent and when to talk. Why do you become silent? Because when you win the prime minister now, you need everybody on board. Going back to rectify no obi on my own to. And you know him but they all spoke. Yeah, and say by the end of the day no. Osha listening now Napo is a suitable candidate. Remember 2 reasons. Okay. First of all, Oye Ashanti. Oye Ashanti. Not only Ashanti, Oye Ashanti ni Ashanti for the dollar. What I say? Number 2, Nidimi Nano appeal to what we call the floating voters. I even add the third one. The third one is that now say issues be by I say now all sign contracts be. Or Shemuno. Ghana, one sign into all credibility. So far, or you'll be a or didn't see where a bed they say any is for Benjamin be about him. Because when you'll be back, none of the you tainted hex is something about Bianca almost dose of information on him. So you need somebody or no behind the scene or now or born a children, Sabi Unya Bianca or no. Osha, in terms of age, it's on the side of Napo. Ne credibility have said it. And will be a conform penasa. And Tinipa san or boy Chidoma a boy. And Timimum therefore said, all the Napo bar, it will help. Now other people know, although they are fine gentlemen, Obia popularity no, and to send Napo. He's been there and he knows the direction he was going to. Never be on my he was not doing it. His attitude. His demeanor, a chair or be a sabe or be appealing to the corporate body in Sukaka. Were so education, he made very good interventions there. And then to say, only one person added so much to the national grade. Okay. Yes. So in terms of your case will be competence, he's very competent. Oyobia, he knows his craft, he knows his job, and he knows how to, excuse me to say, go around a problem. And you need a problem solver if you want to rule a country. If you don't have a problem solver behind you, you go around and you can't do anything. So I think Napo is a good choice. Yeah. I'll call you because I heard of you. And we went to meet him any day. He's from Malaysia, he's part of the way he has been. He has a foot in the MPP. Who he obisa? The education minister or yet too popular in MPP. Joe Wise is popular. Yes, Joe Wise is popular in MPP, but on yet too open obey me, I carry the masses along. You need that to obey me, I carry obey. And you see, the Ashanti region, anytime they choose to vote, the MPP wins.
Yeah.
So I'm voting bro 70%, the MPP will win. Like MPP have more than 70% that they win. It's you need somebody or master go out there and vote. Because of Myanmar base, it's a we know Bia or yet for respecting and upon being close to the throne in it, or can some people that Ashanti's lesson. It's when I factors are who makes me considering and say I have to, stand on this and pick this person. Yes.
If you Kasano, what can be said at 2024 election? Mahama.
Yeah.
Yes. Former President John Dramani Mahama. He will win.
Yeah.
We need so and yet ono neka idea
is there.
Yes, obey winning. Omo beto aba our NPP no omo ti fi edi fufu.
Sure. Some can say, you see, both NDC and MPP traditional parties. Yeah, that's a traditional. Some man to our MPP, I mean to our. And look to that, Obi say, Homestead. Or what say, Metuama, Afrofanto, no matter my NDC, you are not a true MPP. Trust me. Because NDC will never vote for what? An MPP person. And likewise, it means that the apathy never back to say the last time 2016 now, voter reading for them decided say we won't vote. Yes, all to because all to my MPP. That's what is going to happen now. Me when you hear people think say it's going to change. Unless the big dramatic happens, John Dramani Mahama will be the president of Ghana. It can't change. Unless magic be happening now, I don't know how it's going to happen. I say all the indicators and dropping it looking good. And no sanga like Ghanaians who know so they're on track. But from now to December, I don't know what magic they are going to do. Because only BB, I don't see that. Hear about me only campaign message now. What are you going to campaign on? Your friend say, can for your time parliament spewing what I don't want to even describe it. Say, or one of our so. Look at the economy. It's in shambles. And you're praising yourself. It's idea which national year campaign because the last election, 2016, last two elections now here, and people was really riding on what corruption and then mismanagement of the economy. Now, fast forward 2024, has it changed? No. So credit indicators near very bad. Corruption is on the high. No, don't make me say corruption is on the high. Because in Confucius checking the governments and the institutions, they are being appointed by the president. So who checks? The thief. The thief man. He appoints you. So who checks you? That's a constitution that we have. It's corruption that here come myself. Nobody can tackle corruption until we change this constitution. That is the fact. And the politicians, they know it. But I mean, no one now. We have to make noise for them to change the constitution. Because if they don't change it, nobody can make Ghana any significant. What do you mean yet? Because so bad. The arms of government now Obia has a tie, except what? The executive. And how do you run a country like that? Obia has now the executive only has a free role. It's like you are putting everything into one man's hand. And you see, someone be total control. what happens? Mismanagement. It's obedient to me, says Ghana, with this current constitution. It's not possible. Yes. Definitely. One thing I have spoken over and over, unless we don't want Ghana to progress, saying changing this constitution that we have, we will never progress. It's a fact. And it will be about one. Listen, when the arms of government are working, truly, the judiciary, meaning said, Minya Sema, Menekwa, judge not is not being influenced. Meaning said, Minya Sema, policeman, Media Samna, Emano, or being to me friend, no, I said, do you know me and all that? You understand? Yes. Meaning Sanitino, me quiet bonnet. What I said, Naya Chemi, because Yachemia, Obianio. But minimum being higher authority now, I can commit any crime and go scot-free. And now your system no sweat here no. Obi bad, not a politician. You see, declare your assets. Even some don't even declare. Me bano, me wa die back. My chose me wa die 3. Me wa cast 2, my chose 8. Me we are tell you, constitution say, fashion envelope can never move in on to. Yeah, biemo. Into me bad bemuno, I didn't am abaye. Me be ya. No, my Sinanian son my tocas 8 no. So that's a biema. I say by Messi Animal and one animal. It's right from the word go no. The way I constitution you're designing no. You're designing and say and favor the politicians and make them corrupt. Yes. What do you mean? I say? IGP or Ben Edjuma. I owe police council yes you. The government should appoint the IGP. Is this I agree with the FIFA. So I just said, police council no cry so vice president is the head of the police council. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, Kobobo, you confirm you Kobobo, say, but who choose what? The referee, easy. It's every time the opposition have what? Problem with what? The easy. The incumbent does it. Shall I say, oh, no, MPP had major problem. Not because she's not competent, but because I know one and no appointed. Mami J. Mensa. Very competent woman. NDC constantly has problem with that because I know one of our point here. Meanwhile, MPP NDC they know say that thing no more yellow and only the cost of everything.
Look at the bashing. Whether transfer or good, because what is her? It means you are creating BBR. One year a best slowly. It is the sooner we know. Say, Massa, constitution will end favor you now. It only favors the president. Ni asisa no Sesani Obama by say let the institutions work because our institutions are not working. If they are working, Ghana won't be here. Trust me. Anka the Bank of Ghana governor and catch na too. Kaken and catch no. Because the kind of things that they are doing, you know, Papa campaign now. Is that how you are going to run it? So because Sikana say Sikana be no and say we no. Yes, economy no. It's because there's nothing to check anybody, especially those in power. It will be a no be there, but you say, can I be bad man? Why do you have to be in government to check somebody? Have you thought about it? And it's supposed to be a bar, you bet you will. And then to the constitution here, Papa, why even in opposition you can what? Start the process and arrest somebody in government. That is a constitution that we want. Obi wa bema, you can still what? Tell the person. You don't have to wait for the person to go out. Unless we do something about this constitution there, we are doomed. Okay. 2024, who election is a bill.
Every election in Ghana has been who for one reason.
Yes.
For one reason. Who for one reason. The constitution is not good. Because if it's good, and you're means a referee needs to be referee no only here. And who told you said the electoral commission can change what? Ultimately, it's elections in Ghana. It's not possible. The IGP cannot do that. A fallacy. Politicians know more chance and they know say it's not possible. They are just playing what with our mind. You have agents there. Don't match up. There's a pink sheet. There's one there. The electoral commission in your year they say, "Oh, funny, you know what? Telling you now." Then come and just say it. How is the person going to change the results? Answer me. Obisa say, I didn't the Bible. That the Bible says American election. How? How? By magic or by what? Some of the things that they say, it's not good. And you see, that winner takes all attitude now you want, and it's so bad. Me idea. We have brilliant men and women in this country, but because they are not politicians, nobody really cares about them. This country can come out of the mess we are in if you appoint 1 or 2, 3 people, just like that. But nobody will. Nobody will. Because all the time, no, you feel say, oh, at the end of so who part of us, you can't even come in. Why do you run a country like that? So near me, I said, it's a man a difficult say, or be a 1 year son, or be a baby. Oh, yeah. And if you come, they won't even instruct the thing. For you to even enter both NDC and MPP, it's a problem. Ideas are one you may have to what? Stick with it. But their processes are and get to me are hitting your so easy. It's at the end of the day, yeah, forget it.
Dr. Bawumia, so 2024 election, or we near a day and better honorable Kennedy Agyapong. When we didn't so a day and a better on one and answer honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
And yes, I can be the election 2024 are crucial for 2 reasons. For both NDC and MPP. Me can't obi say my say, but I'm sorry, it's the truth. For NDC, on my way here, it will end their legacy as a major force. On my way here, there will be upheaval. You can't upheaval, basa, ebebem. Because me who will be beyond John Dramani Mahama in NDC. For MPP, say Bawumia Elusua, his reign is off. Because one, Bawumia is because of Ekufuado. Oh no, then they buy. Truth be told, it's because they are in power. They want something to chop. And they say, man, no. They want something to chop. That's the truth. Ofi Wema, to say no, the leadership might change. Because leaders no more. People even see them as a bit weak. Obi to say wood to me, he will go off. The next election, he will go off. There are people that honorable Kennedy are target here. Obey your my system. So as I said, to make sure say he also has grounding. You see, Ghana politics, if you want to win, you start from way back. Obi say, oh, honorable Kennedy, and Raya and a bunch of all those who are now honorable Kennedy, all kind of government of the day, both NDC and MPP said no. Now all prepare the minds of Ghanaians. Say a time will come. I want to take over what the reins of Ghana. It's and the honorable Kennedy Agyapong and said, I want to become a president. It's been long in coming. It will be the last winner money. But now are you serious kingmaker in what? MPP. People don't know. Most of the appointments were through the consultation of what? Honorable Ken. And so are you major pillar. Now, I hear Abuan and say, I'm buying a coin. No, for so about 15-16%. Only 37%. Major statements. One man against the whole government machinery. Oh, yeah, no. Baby, original Biana, MP, no opposite Biano. Honorable Kennedy won there. Which means that, but we are the governor. Oh, I hear. Thank you. Now, what did you know, Boma, and see Agyapong? Say, or to the nearby year. Now, who born now all bonny year. Within the next 2 years, about 2025-2026, he can take over the reins of the MPP. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if he does that. Yeah.
You won't be surprised?
No, I won't.
Okay. Yes, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, or with Juma be a year. And to say, your friend is saying, Nana Kufado time what they know a year for long term.
No. When you have one touch, I don't think that we hear Obia or a season to come and back you. Because when you have Obia or no, in the nice man, no, I back up. But you see, there is something happening that we don't know. And I may reading news and I saw my friend saying the Muslim community, I think it's Ashanti or something. I'm saying it's time to try the Muslim. Okay. But what I'm just saying is that NDC, John Dramani Mahama, he shouldn't sleep. Because or that's why you better treat identify the Nasi. And you done deal, sir. And yet as people see say that no, say one who ora Bawumia, first timer, not me gaining over 60% in MPP. It should tell you something. Yera Ekufuado, first time when you're 49. Kufoyera, on your 47. 80 MPP has a tradition. Now, Yera Bawumia 60 plus. It means that oh yeah, formidable force. And you'll be a Ubejana Kaso where done deal. It's not a done deal. They need to work hard and I say to go bypass them.
When they said Tembiano, Ayana in Kofo party no more. Omuye Juma Ding, to Juma, no more say no music. You say President Abe, vice, but no, Kofo be a free. Abontenya ba.
You could try man in
Oh, say be a party no more, Bia or no nay. Omu Abreu party no main candidates, or more Abreu party no. I feel a advisor. And I will be a banner bear running with a young 4B party, but if I outsider, one car party, who no, ye deny it, won't you, sir? Oh,
see, but Abner, you being there for long does not mean that we should give you a chance. Okay. First of all, you need to position yourself in life. Opportunity comes when you are prepared for it. Would you also see, I know, now once see, oh, me be no ahead of my TV news. Now, who need any background or on media? Can you do it? If you have to say no, I can't do it. But I want to prepare who and I him say, oh, who show me not show me, probably no ahead in media. You also make us say this and say, you are ready. Who are party? Now our ambition. And your party anywhere in life. You have to say you have an ambition to become an MP and a BBA. The first thing is that you need to know how you talk to people. How to gather people around you. How to assist people. And the lastly is how to even educate yourself. Because education is the key in MPP if you want to go up. Yakase Obia Basisia, Bawumia no, Ekufuado chose him for one reason. Now or economic guru. Time Ekufuado Bano, the campaign no, it was based on what the economy. Now or you be obey me aka the things that are really wrong in the economy. And Bawumia was able to say, I said, the late Vice President, Papa Semisa, he couldn't speak. And not the man who phones, oh, he can do it. So you need, first of all, Obi are compatible with. Obi are compatible with, and ultimately, Obi are knowledgeable about the subject that you need. And now you're worried, what does Ghana need? And now you're Ghana, and you're buying here, and you say a mebunu ebenya nyuma no manya dache. Say your institutions no be ejuma. Say corruption will be brought down to its knees. That's all that we need. And when you be a the name anything way you know honorable Agyapong so popular. People think the perception is that he can bring corruption on its knees. And when you be a or what that thing that tag around him. And until America said going forward, you know, near Yara John Dramani Mahama ebetusun critical. In a sense, Esa Otusu Obia, not just my running mate, but somebody who can lead the NDC while I'm away. Esa Otusu Obia, or you likable Obia. They have a lot to do if they want to go forward. MPP too has the same thing. Yara Bawumia Motato as the economic bazaar in the Blacks. Truth be told, he has failed. No, his government has failed. It's not him. Because Minim said if he was the one in charge. But his government has failed. What are you going to bring again for somebody to even have faith in you?
See, I know, say, Obabicha, your friend is saying, Obabicha, 11.
Why?
Bawumia.
Bawumia, we try 11.
I read it.
So, Obabicha 11.
We try 11.
What try the other?
Na, card, na, you use Ghana card and also so. We use Ghana card to buy cars on credit soon. There's a digitalization.
Nambacho, no, is it something new? If you have good creditor, you can always walk in and buy a car.
Oh, say Ghana card. Don't say Ghana card. They say borrow a interchange. But I don't know if you've heard that.
That is mine. But if my credit is good, now me here demand to say, oh baby, reputable bank and now be I can walk into any garage and tell them say, Charlie, give me car. Every man we are saying I'm a and they will agree. They will keep the car papers. Because cars not sign in front. So that's no news. Yeah, baby, be a game changer. So unless he brings something as that we can associate with, these are basics. So what I said, the campaign and start here. I hope say or coin be in the corner to bring it out. But so when or coin it there, you should forget it.
I had no say Vice President Dr. Mahas, okay, Ghanaians will soon use Ghana card to purchase cars on credit and buy in installments. He said this while addressing the 57th congregation of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology on November 24th. And he will really say, digitalization within the economy, and there are ongoing discussions and local automobile companies, including solar taxi, to facilitate this program. Was a Ghana card and also ever survey will serve as the cornerstone for a credit system in Ghana with plans for selected cars manufacturers. Okay, so
hold it.
Just say.
What they hold it there? What they hold it there? Mommy can't be sure. Mommy can't be mommy. You need job to even have what we call an income.
Okay.
Once you have job, you have an income. So credit rating, where credibility need our canon. Minia Juma, how do I become credit worthy? Minia Juma ye, Mahunia Woka. But Minia Juma ye, how do I become
kind of Shasio? Now when you are Christian, now we
I saw it, because Yami can debut you. Abena, my sorry, Minia Juma ye. Menena, Sha, on my she say Yadane, Lotto mine. Lotto. A colony in a Lotto. Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Oh, so drive town. Stop here, but say the park bottom. It's a year journal museum. Abu Chabet. Lotto. Okay. Why are they doing it? Because I do my new home. I do my beer new and yes, and they penny say or beg more, but there are no jobs. So right now, near the 24 when Mama by I popular say it talks about what? Jobs.
24 hours.
Our job will it talks about creating what more employment opportunities. Because me 10 now say maybe which means say make me have a what 5 account extra 5. You understand? I'm decreasing what like side no. So without side we are making say jobs and there policy we are the people won't buy into it. Car me there me near the andi who can take car me the car here me go see an answer me go work hard and I me go teach and let's be a bit reasonable in life. Sir, electric cars new it does not even make sense.
Solar taxi.
And for what? For the for what?
Sanya okota wo de be
Pasa. Share Ghana. There were only one route. The agric sector needs to be modernized. Do you know modernization? Your friend said, I'm not pretty. Over 1,000 acres of what maize.
Okay.
Do you know what 1,000 acres of maize can do? It's for you alone. backed by government, while my researchers show the policies to do. Ghana land now you're wasting no. The government should invest in the youth to what cultivate the land. And then thank you. Governor, you are. What talk I was say? Governor when 15 cities. 10 the other grandson. Besides, say, Sadia Maniamana aircon, and no, they have bread and butter issue. Let me come, Sa credit, we are okay. If I'm earning and I'm having my own money, can't I go and buy my own car? So let me earn money. I don't want you to be giving me, don't give me, I don't even want credit. Give me what to do. Because my priority is not car, is to build. You understand? You see, Obi was car or choices. But Omano, me ma car na the edge, only choice. And not now they mommy. Mommy, I do want to me a choice to spend my money. And not make us so. I don't know. They can't pay promises when they know. When they have home.
Next topic now. Or say, it's time to test a Muslim president to try Bawumia, Council of Zongo Chiefs president. Now, Ashanti regional president for Zongo Council of Zongo Chiefs. Na Ba Musa Akamboga. Was say Ghana for more consider some ube a Muslim candidate or upcoming 2024 general election and observe how they would handle the country. Now, what can I say? Who is also the Deputy National Public Relations Officer, PRO for the council? Was just a name some opinion and say, Yamma wo Muslims for no so Embrabe president. Now, maybe say JM no day.
Yeah, no, not that. Are you Muslim?
Are you Muslim?
Yeah, I'm not. Are you Christian?
Are you Christian?
Yeah.
Okay. It is here. Was he a Muslim for no so Akwenya? Now, one more president. Near Hawa, or handle or my ashe.
You see, with all due respect, most of my friends are Muslims. But Agyapong, I will never, and I'll never want us to go there, is when we do politics of religion or tribe. I don't care if he's a Muslim or a Christian. Is the person competent? That should be the word. Muslim for your Ghana for. A Christian for your Ghana for. Traditional way for some Ghana for. So what are we talking about? And now my first of all, I said, Bawumia say Ghana. Don't let us go this trend tangent at all. And one thing that we shouldn't encourage at all. Me who you know me now me boss cry from me. What is this? What is that? Religion has nothing to do with what? Politics. If you are competent, you are competent. I wouldn't look at if the person is Muslim or Christian. Is the person competent to rule Ghana? That should be the clarion call. What are we saying? In North, in South, we are talking about Ghana. All these people are Ghanaians. So who is competent enough to lead the country? That should be it. What are we trying to do? Say it's time to do what? Nobody has what a birthright. You fight for what you want to take in life. Even in your mother's womb. God never gave us any birthright. Billions of sperms went into her. You were able to swim, not aided by anybody, into the womb. That's what I said. So right from here, there's what we call competition in life. Me to make us say, based on say this, you know, mommy, because I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, that is fallacy talk. We don't need to even say that. What we need to say is that, am I capable of doing what people want? At this time, I can say Ghanaians, we want jobs. Anything apart from jobs, we don't want it. It's not about religion. Now, Nipani Muslim, no, Babana, what do I get from it? Nothing.
Some person in India grow like, okay, yeah, family no handle.
For what? Me can say no, me that you see, sir, when my starting.
Sir, no, can we are say, Obia, no Muslim has been elected president since independence, despite some Muslims occupying the vice president position. So who is a vice president and they be a Muslims, but same president there, you elect to be that.
I have found so yeah, Sasa Murphy. From where? Because sir arguments we shouldn't even be making it to. From what? If I started with MPP, I'm sure MPP will never take what non-account as their leader. Why do you say that?
MPP won't take
We will never take a non-account as a leader. So why do you say that? Is non-account not a Ghanaian? And then Bawumia, he's the leader of what MPP. It's a say no, you shift to what? The focus again. What are we doing to ourselves? Master, are you competent to rule Ghana? Yes or no? Don't let us talk about tribe, don't let us talk about religion, because a bogus, a bomb. You need a claim 40. Most of our institutions that is not what we are talking about. We are talking about you being competent. Are you competent? Can you what? Can you rule when we give you the mandate? If you can rule when we give you the mandate, that is all that matters. It is sad, and you're wrong. Nobody should even give hearing to it. Mahmoud Bawumia, if he is competent, let's give him Ghana. Not because he's a Muslim or a Christian. If John Dramani Mahama, if he's competent, let's give him Ghana. Not because he's a Christian or a Muslim. That debate does not even have to start. Because he has paid the end results. I'm disappointed in whoever said that.
Where are you? Was I crying ahead of Frafra community?
So I'm disappointed in him. I'm really disappointed because this kind of talk should not be encouraged in Ghana. Yeah, other countries. Oh, they know the South. They know the South. South, they don't mean you are the buy. South of the South. At this time, say NBC. Say meaning and Kayera John Dramani. Kaysa Koko to sword. Haruna. I'm telling you. Say Omu win the win. Omu win. Niamika say this North South. Yeah, for no. Yeah, chiche ye mu I don't know. Masa, nipali fi yefa biya me mind. As long as he can give me what I want. I don't mind. And that should be the thinking of somebody. And few grow in a year. And Kraya, member of parliament, I hate the fear. Are they not working? Buama, Patrick Buama, he's not a guy, but he's working. And he's one of the hard-working MPs Ghana has ever seen. Is he a guy? Why are we going around saying Zagwa Assembly? It doesn't make sense.
Yes, what can say it doesn't make sense, but then in some be a walk on hand, so say my main kind because we video anywhere and back into was a main kind. Was say Frafra, okay, so yeah, Frafra head of Frafra community in Ashanti region expressed hope that the flag bearer of the NPP would select a Christian as his running mate for 2024 general election. This, he believes, would ensure that both the Bible and Quran remain at the Jubilee House. We Muslims, we believe that Christians, who are the majority in this country, will reason with Dr. Bawumia and vote for him to become president, with a Christian as the vice. And Aba Akamboga intimated. Then said, "Nen some na walk. Oh, when he said in some way na walk they are not thinking about the competency of nipa na or bano, but they are only interested in religion and not say ejuma kra, because yes is a community kra ejuma ni hono ejuma ni Ghana zongo hwan kasa no kra no enyema bebre wo hono mo a echia e wo hono mo a omu enye ni yi unhu ne say their concern is not about those things but about religion jobeba yama iwesu ye di mu yama nembra na yenhwe
say eno na make say eyem kwasia say man ye say start this conversation. Bible and Quran has always been at the Jubilee House since 1992. Go and check the records.
Okay.
Has always been. And Bible and Quran now at Jubilee House, it has not made Ghana better.
Okay.
Because you can hold Bible in your hand if you don't do the things that the Bible says. Are you different from me?
No.
You can hold Quran in your house, in your hand, if you don't do what the Quran says. Are you better? So you having the Quran or the Bible does not make you a better person. Yeah, you can Jimmy Dodo. Jimmy Samuel. Where is you? We are talking about competence. Bawumia, has he demonstrated say or competent enough? That should be the discussion. I don't care about his religion, I don't care about his tribe. That should be the he's a Ghanaian. Is John Dramani Mahama a better option than Bawumia? That should be the discussion. Sure? Nikwasi asem we ya we kwaka emi anu bi no kan sam don e kan ze we bi na papa kan yo ni nyina e kwasi asem and I will miss words nyasa bi anim who kwako so kwako man so bi aduna no bi say no you are Christian or what you are Muslim you are a mad person. Look at my competence, the things that I can do. Don't talk about my religion or my tribe because that is not a and then make out say, "What be your chrome in your babu?" Don't let us even. The reason I'm getting angry is, and yes, subject I say we should even consider. You are competent to rule. That's it. Yes, I'm my own myself or my question way. Some question when you sources are not generating to something else. Me, my Dr. Bawumia, I won't vote because he's a Muslim. I won't vote because he's a Northerner. I will vote because is this person ready? Say, Obama Ghana for Membrune Jumano Jai Loto Ghana. That's all I want. The rest of me now emphasize Obama and family home, Obama and family home, and personal life. Is he able to do that work? Me foul. Now permanent man, it doesn't interfere with my worker. I'm cool. It shouldn't even start. This conversation shouldn't even start. And whoever said it, he should be ashamed of himself. He has small brain. He should grow up.
Small brain. Comments be about true talk and keep it up.
Thank you.
Don and airport about to say true talk, keep it up. Now, you're way in chatto. You say a year, Cardinal.
Text it. Can I text it?
Texting, Peter,
Yeah.
texting.
Yeah.
Was it it's time to understand homosexuality?
Niana boy problem.
Oh, when you're
Say I'm fan.
yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, black man, I better know Brunia for
Brunia for
by fish.
Okay. They say and also homosexuality no should not be a criminal offense. I say wow obey no. I pass a law say LGBT community na and no say say be a gay or a lesbian na you to me actually no man for them 15 years cry. And yes also there you to me no actually to no no who say any offense we do to now can BBC platform so so homosexuality should not be criminal, should not be a criminal offense, and people should be helped to understand the issue better. And a top cardinal from Ghana has told the BBC. The way also was a parliament are discussing say on pass a bill imposing harsh penalties on LGBTQ people. Who say it's about time I was here homosexuality as? Do you agree with me?
I'm not even trying to understand him. I'm trying hard to understand him.
To understand him.
Should we help those who are in need to come out? That's a different topic. Understand them say normal say Bema back of to say Bema from funny Bema machine. Should I understand that?
I say it shouldn't be a criminal.
No, in America say or can say, oh, those who are in it, let's help them to come out of it. To say obi or mental problem. That's a drug addict. Yes, that's debate I can understand. But for me to understand, say me buy a homosexual, I should accept him. For what? Am I crazy?
Okay.
You understand? Say no then I'm disappointed in him. He's a fine gentleman. He's one of the people that for the first time not consider some Kometeki black man as a pope, a Ghanaian for that matter. And I'm proud of him, but it doesn't make sense. Because let me tell you something. The moment you start to understand something, it means you've accepted it. The moment I make us when there, one woman and son crying, obi or I the born. It means I accept to say alcoholism is normal. What did I make I say? It's so let's try and help them. Let's pray for them. Let's encourage them to stop. Let's encourage them by showing them love. Most of them, and because we have neglected them. Obi o one ma osano na ne papa e fa ne to. Yenim ne uncle bi fa ne to. School akwae na e wo ho. Onyi ye no obi o kwa he wants to come out. Oyoba ne obi a oboa no e na one ne yesa. Onyi o person about where do these people go? That should be the discussion. But me ntiase se me ba ma wo se me dem ko fe me to. Na bema de ne bema e route. What does? Does it make sense? Sabe moi cry yes sir. One more than bema and bema do move from one. It's a moi oh my lassa. Oh my yes sir. Na ye dipa ye higher. What go to kwa brane to the nini wo se me de bema ba be shaw. Na wajimi. Now who should say we should understand them? Understand them for what? It should go and come again.
Okay. I think I have to read the Wahanina. Now you have clear understanding, now viewers also you clear understanding. Or say homosexuality should not be a criminal offense and people should be helped to understand the issue better. A top cardinal from Ghana has told the BBC, Cardinal Peter Texan, comments come as Parliament discusses a bill imposing harsh penalties on LGBTQ people. His views are at odds with Roman Catholic bishops in Ghana who say homosexuality is despicable. Last month, Pope Francis suggested he would be open to have the Catholic Church bless same-sex couples. He added, however, that the Church still considers same-sex relationship objectively sinful and would not recognize same-sex marriage. In July, Ghana MPs backed measures in a proposed bill, which has still not completed its passage through Parliament, that would make identify as LGBTQ punishable with a 3-year prison sentence. People who campaign for LGBT rights should also face up to 10 years in jail. Gay sex is already against the law and carries a 3-year prison sentence. Okay. In someone walk and know. They say I need say almost enter same sex the first say blessed.
Not in Ghana. Not in Ghana. It will never happen in Ghana. Ebia Pope no or can ebia Italian answer we. Eh? Adebi owa. O de ba o memo a ebo man. So now I go Mora. No. I'm surprised they are talking like this. But you see, Ghanaians, don't let us be fooled. Our schools, especially the secondary schools, Obaka secondary school, the gays and lesbians, and honor somewhere.
That's it.
And almost my near man to entice them because on here to Ghana. Sometimes it makes sense say America said deliberately, politicians know what she said. Ghanaians should be what impoverished. Say you're very poor. So that some of these things they will push you into it. Because yes, sir, how can you talk like this? What's it the church is against it, but you wish you hope say you bless him, you are mad. Excuse me to say. It doesn't make sense. This thing will never have a foot in Ghana. Never. Homosexuality and gayism and lesbianism and they should go and build their own country. Not in Ghana. It will never happen. And whoever wants to make this discussion will have a shock of his or her life. I'm telling you. Ghanaians, or comedy, Cardinal, Texan. You should be talking about the economy. And send Loto, which is the Bible against the Bible. Not telling us so we should accept homosexuality. We will never accept it. It's a crime. It's a crime. Bible name those times na you see a war a crime. A crime of Bible, a crime of Koran, a crime of Babia. We shouldn't even discuss it. Almost started debate na TSA. Me TSA da. What's over TSA TSA? But me be Bruce am TSA. Me TSA da. Obema too. Enye bema dey the foul. Toilet never. Oba dey toilet never. Your fa bibi am fa ho. Empasasem. Yes.
Okay. I'm saying empasasem na say an any point say sadie no. Am for so. And you almost who say a crime team. Said yes, you'll be 3 years made in Aquacotum for 3 years, and your offense will deep Bolivia or committed.
Say so no side, but maybe side the air bonny. What deep bonny when you mean a deep bonny will depend. And the bonny were in one, because a more crab, Bema form. It is highly power. Is the person fixed to be called a Ghanaian? No, not for me.
Rebecca said, we know they say a Nipano, the body. And
your body, any coming in, I want to not come, me, I'm traveling and come okay. Go and try and kill yourself and see your children, you be jailing. Suicide is a crime. What to make us say was our body didn't answer, would you meet me? And the son can Nipanama, and me, but not go on a cardinal. Now, can only be down quano. Your betcha. Come, Mukra, or be a little bit a betcha, a crime. It's who Jana Bema to the day anyway. What fail to say will be far the Bema Meshima. What do you mean? I say a chill. Your choose to say jelly, make us your bubble. By a choose say jelly, nobody swear here, because I'm passing some. Now, waving Yami, Ninyas and your body Bema, when you Bema the Bema, a Jimmy Sam, and more crackers.
Also, I said 2 ladies be Ghana.
I am one say Ghana, your mom crowd winning. For what? A mission and something that they want to do. A agenda. Yan just a somewhere. Oh, my bad, Ghana. It's again. We are Pascal, you cease to be a Ghanaian. I'm telling you. Me, Babusia. Ultra Rasta, you cease to be a Ghanaian. To be my family. And you may be one and acceptable. Ghana, your principles and values, and then you are Jimmy Sam. Way we shouldn't even accept it. For what? We are Ghanaian, you choose to do that. You are no longer a Ghanaian. You cease what? To be a Ghanaian. I'm telling you. And that should be what? In the law. Your children, I say a pamon, your two, your punim. Who's on one corner is a great partner.
She said, before me, and money me
woman not of foot mankind because not be who there's a woman or be or bad bar will say my warano. Wait to me. Yes, sir, and Kawu and Kabahu. Yeah, so way, so a woman. What can I want to it's good. And do what they always say. No, and do what they always say. We need what? A sperm of a man to impregnate. I didn't do one. Why just spend them few win home? Jobano. Oh, yes, sir. Nabelman was over there. abna Jimmy asem we ejimie enye say yesuso so kwa na ye hwe omu report mu e ba na Ghana fo bi ekwan na omu me say Ghana fo na ejimi sa when
oh you didn't see the video.
I didn't watch because time
police was it police or soldiers they were
and I will say time abo for say wo ba wo see ya ware be ma ya ware eh hwa yeah sir and come ya say but the whole agenda no is to depopulate Africans. I'm telling you. And then I here France here people a man who baby gay a man's baby lesbians Canada yes back it's deliberately no one more trick and yes alcohol says Canada for church almost so much to me ya chrome ya mubie ya hwe ya within the next few years we are so be any hobby ya besa Inti idea is even against the principles of the earth. How do you populate? If a man and a man is getting married, a woman and a woman is, and you're even a crime to what? Society and the world at large. We should never encourage it. And nobody can change my mind on this. And you're non-starter. There is nowhere Bema be catch me say me ni Bema kwada. Majimi. Madwinya djuma. Wo ba ni ba na moda. We shouldn't take it. Maybe.
We'll find out.
And one matter.
As the way he drew on
I for sale.
Ebusia aha too much time no asomidi e dey abna pretty juwe dey juwe ko so masen city event masters we betumi afa number no na wa from program juwe dey bia wudi bia no omo be ba ababitwa ma dey from keke they are just a few minutes away. To just call them na program bia person omo yi betwa ma bia no oni omo enka ho asem no beba abetwa mo ebo 4 ye be sign Asia 4 to 5 ye beba the live program ebebro nti ya mumbra na mumbra mbehwe nti ene ye wo ha nti makamo
Dacia Sam Aniti and Agyapong wudi piano. Ubehia se ubetwa eho emfoni ade ato ho. Page make or ye apabene the band live streaming video coverage and now say pictures on who anyo bibia city event masters. And internet say ye a year, say your wedding, birthday parties, anniversaries, any near a keka who ye media fashibia. To chum oh my true for so 0594 603 86